Shalom and welcome back for another amazing Parashah adventure in Shemot. Now there arose a new Pharaoh which didn't know Joseph. One day, he looked out into the land and saw that the children of Israel were growing fast and multiplying. He was greatly afraid of them lest the children of Israel overtake Egypt. And Pharaoh decreed they should place taskmasters over them to work harder and with bitter bondage. He also instructed the midwives they should cast all the male children into the river but keep the female children alive. But the midwives feared God and did not listen to Pharaoh. There was a married couple from the tribe of Levi. They had a son and the mother feared Pharaoh's decree, so she built a little basket and placed her little boy in it and placed it in the river. And his sister Miriam stood by and watched where the basket would go. The daughter of Pharaoh came down to the river to wash herself and saw the basket floating down the river. She instructed her servant to fetch the basket. When they opened it, they found baby Moses crying. The daughter of Pharaoh had compassion and kept baby Moses and raised him in her house. Years later, as Moses grew up in Pharaoh's house, he went into the field to look upon his brethren. There he saw an Egyptian smiting his brethren. This made Moses upset, and when he saw no one was watching, he slew the Egyptian and hid his body in the sand. Pharaoh heard what Moses had done, and Moses ran away to the country of the Midianites. There at a well, he met Zipporah, daughter of Jethro, a priest of Midian. Zipporah told her dad all that Moses had done for her and her sisters at the well. Zipporah took Moses to meet Jethro, her dad. And Jethro later gave Moses, Zipporah as his wife. Moses stayed in the land of Midian and became a shepherd. Back in Egypt Pharaoh had died, and because of the harsh bondage, God heard their cry. One day Moses worked in the field. He saw a bush burning but it didn't burn down. As Moses looked intently, a voice spoke out and called Moses. And Moses was afraid, and the voice that came from the bush said to Moses, I am the God of your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I heard the cry of my people and I will send you and your brother Aaron to deliver them from bondage. Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and said, Thus saith the God of Israel, Let my people go, so they can hold a feast unto me in the wilderness. And Pharaoh didn't know the God of Israel, and I won't let them go. And Pharaoh instructed his servants to take away the straw used to make bricks and made the Israelites work harder with force. And Moses returned unto the Lord and said, Why have you sent me? For since I came to Pharaoh to speak in your name, he increased harder labor upon your people. This is the end of our parashah. We hope you join us next week for another amazing adventure.